What is up, YouTube? My name is Jason, the broke guy who's trying to start a YouTube channel on a budget. Okay, so this episode's gonna run a little differently, but real quick before we get started, I actually forgot to charge this camera before I started recording, and I didn't realize it until I did. So what we're actually gonna do is switch cameras. I have actually just upgraded my camera, and I will explain that later in the episode. Alright, new camera's in place with plenty of juice to work with. Alright, so we spent $772 on our startup gear. Now I know what you're thinking. Jason, how can you be broke if you are able to drop over $700 on gear? Well, that boils down to largely three things. The first reason is because I have wonderful parents who let me explore my interests and help invest in my hobbies. Second, in tandem with the first, is that my dad is also a bit of a hobby photographer. So there's already a lot of gear that's lying around in my house that I could reuse for videography purposes. Number three, I do actually work a part-time job at my school's call center, so I could fill in the gaps where necessary. While we're on that note, once again, thanks to the generosity of my parents, I was actually able to upgrade my camera from my dad's G85 to a brand new Lumix GH5, which you're seeing this video on now. I made this upgrade for a few reasons. First and foremost, it has a higher photo resolution. This G85 right here is actually capable of recording pictures in 21 megapixels, whereas the Lumix G85 was only able to do 16. The second reason was this camera right here actually has a lot better video capabilities. The G85 is only able to record 8-bit color with a 420 chroma subsampling, whereas this camera, the GH5, is able to record 422 10-bit True Cinema 4K videos. To keep things very short and simple, this camera, the GH5, retains a lot more color information in the camera, which allows me more play and post-production, allowing me to produce better quality videos. Finally, this camera actually comes with a bigger battery, which ultimately means a longer battery life. Also, I think it is important to mention that, as this past series has demonstrated, starting up a hobby requires a bit of an upfront investment. And I think that is actually truly the key to just doing things as a broke guy. It's just a matter of saving up and setting a budget and being really hardline with said budget. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I have a question for you guys. What sort of challenges do you want to see this broke guy do? Leave a comment down below. Just please keep in mind that bigger budget challenges will require more time to produce and will result in a delay between videos. Finally, look forward to a 2-part series that I have in the pipeline where I build a computer on a budget.